Subscribe to NEWLINK YouTube channel and go stop ping on the notification bell. Subscribe to NEWLINK YouTube channel and go stop ping on the notification. NEWLINKs, top vlogger. Big up NEWLINKs cause him a top vlogger. Vlogging it.
Bless up my viewers and subscribers. Big up on yourself, man. You don't know, so the attacking boss is here, NEWLINK from NEWLINK Production. And I me say attack. Some viewers and subscribers. Few days ago, my viewers and subscribers, you know, say, wanted man who is in custody, my people, who was in custody, boxer, was cut down by members of the Constabulary Force, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, for people, the CETA movement. You understand? After him comes about my people, and they basically them same escape from custody and thing. And 2 days after that, them see a shootout ensued up a Mullines Road, my people, at a guest house. And in that shootout, my people, boxer and one of accomplice, my people, one of them friend was cut down. Them say 2 piece recovered and something, my viewers and subscribers. See? But for every bad man, my people, for every gunman, for every killer, there always a story behind them, my people. There always. And for every killer, my people, when bad man dead, you always got hear somebody has something to say to try and make it look so good and so nice upon them, my people. But whatever they are saying at times being, it can go 100%, so it can go 80, it can go 50, it can go no percent, so my people. See? So for boxer now, my people, basically I saw this article by viewers and subscribers publicized where them say a close friend, you understand, of the deceased, you know what I mean, gunman, alleged gunman, boxer, my people, wanted man, this and that, my people, is speaking out, and basically this person is saying the system put boxer away him there. You understand? They are saying politics is the main cause of this man to become who he was. You know what I mean? And they are saying basically he was a good person in some senses and a bad person in some senses. But come on, you can't mix good and bad at the same time, you know. Because if you are the good and you are the bad, you cannot take people 3 points and still have the good and not feed people. What sense does it make? You know what I mean? Come on. So basically, this person has speak up, my people, and the article publicized, and I'm going to do some reading, my people, on a real level, you know what I mean? Because I want to hear fully based on what this article have to say and this person have to say about the whole thing what went down with boxer, because why? Only Jah sees and he knows. So let me do some reading now. Boxer Shah feared for his life. Woman claims slain escapee was set up by the system. Her voice cracked several times and then she broke into tears. The reality of losing her close friend, Rudolph Boxer Shah, was too much for her, Jane, to accept. She said that while the 30-year-old was no angel, he was never the beast that the police made him out to be. In fact, she said that politicians from both sides of the fence were associated with him. Yeah. I remember one time, name omitted, tell him to watch him friends them because them never like him. Politicians from both sides used to deride him enough, she claimed. The police described Shah as a long-time staple on the most wanted list in the divisions of St. Catherine North and St. Catherine South. He was charged with 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of holding with intent, illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, and absconding bail at the time of escaping custody. He was awaiting his next court date on October 12, 2022. The murder accused was killed by operative from the Jamaica Constabulary Force's Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch at a guest house off Mullines Road in St. Andrew on Saturday, 2 days after he escaped from custody at the Kingston Central lockup. I am not going out to stay here tonight and pretty up things to say he was an angel, but Shah helped out a lot of youths, a tearful Jane told News for your telephone yesterday. I saw him take off his slippers and give it to a little youth who did not have it. I saw his mother bring barrel of food and he shared it out all of the food that none was left back in the house, she said. Jane said that she spoke to Shah via telephone after he escaped custody. She said that he felt that he was unfairly set up by the state and was not convinced that he would get a fair trial. Jane too is convinced that he was set up, insisting that he did not do the crimes for which he has been accused. Although Shah's name became synonymous with a number of murders and shooting incidents in Clarendon, Jane maintained that the rumors were orchestrated. It started from a policeman who never liked boxer when I had blamed him for the death of his mother, who was killed by a gunman in early 2020, she said. She said that the murder was theorized as a reprisal to the death of Shah's friend, who was killed weeks earlier in January, allegedly by a policeman. She claimed that her friend was not involved in the incident as he was not living in Clarendon at the time, largely because he was in fear of his life. Believing that he was marked for death, Jane said Shah had no choice but to flee the country. He absconded bail and went to the Cayman Islands but was caught and deported to Jamaica in July. Even the murder charge that they brought him back from Cayman, Shah wasn't in the island when the incident happened, and I have proof of that. Pictures, voice notes, everything. Shah was never here and they charge him for those. Why do you think him escaped from Central? Question. Shah escaped from Central because they isolate him in the maximum security area for a month and he was in fear of his life. For the next court date, said Jane. While law enforcement official labeled Shah as a dangerous man, Jane said she did not see those characteristics in him. She said, however, that he made some bad decisions that eventually cost his life. If him did just listen to his mom, then maybe what happened wouldn't happen, or maybe what they put in his name on wouldn't happen. When he went away to live in Mandeville, and we told him not to come back to Longville, if him did just listen, from then maybe he would be in a better place today, she said. Jane said that her last conversation with Shah took place several minutes before he was killed during an alleged confrontation which led to his death. Him sent me a couple texts to show his swollen foot because when he was escaping from the cell, he said he had to jump over the barbed wire fencing at the back of the station, but he fell hard and dislocated the bone in his right ankle. He told me that he was getting rest because the doctors gave him medication for the injury, she said. Jaja sees, Jaja knows. Jane, I say your name? Alright. What me have to say to you, Jane, now? Boxer your friend, and on a real level, you have some point where you say, because we all know about politicians on both sides, and we know them do with man who claim to be a bad man. You understand? We know them part the Jane. And for some part where you say, yo, if him did there a certain part, like in a Mandeville when his mother tell him that him maybe would have been here today and something. But basically that somebody say he was doing stuff in other part, because remember, you know, him wanted for send catching thing, north, south, and plus Clarendon thing. You know what I mean? I say, so basically if I have to run left certain thing, because he was not just wanted basically by members of the security forces, but also bad man too. So I say you have to approve the whole thing, you know. So Jane, I understand you have a point, but some point you are saying it really doesn't make sense. You understand? Because this man basically, him become, you know what I mean, an enemy to the system in Jamaica and to the whole thing. And he put himself in that shoes if you look into everything, right? If he is in fear of his life, he is in custody. Him escape, you know what I mean? He escape custody. Basically, you say him jump over fence, over barbed wire, dislocate bone, one wicked something that full of pain. Oh my pearl, oh my PH0NE. I can't even think about it. Pain. You know what I mean? You say him get medication from doctor, which I don't know. Maybe at the Lampard get the medication fee and make links and get you and bring it to him at the guest house or something. You know what I mean? Maybe I saw it go, I saw it happen, whatever. But what I'm saying now, Jane, on a real level, your friend now set up his own self. Because your friend, if he does stay in there, whatever pressure you say him go through or something, he have a lawyer. Which him have one of the top lawyer in a Jamaica representing him, which is who? Must be Peter Champagne or something like that. You know what I mean? So whatever him not go to him can talk to him lawyer. Him court date come up October the 12th. You know what I mean? So your friend now, him know him in a situation where, on a real level, he wasn't gonna see back the face of hurt. Like, oh, them are gonna stay in a lockup. You know what I mean? And for him best move now is to come say boom, escape out there. You know what I mean? Which it cost him 3 points. Go in a guest house, which they said there was a shootout. What C-top members them say, you know what I mean? In the come step in and do them probe. They said there was a shootout, whatever. They managed to recover 2 strap, 2 friend gun, them hold the lamp pile, whatever they did upon the scene and something. You know what I mean? So this man basically was planning his escape route before he was cut down. Let the people comment and they said this, they said that. Some people that said the police them let him out to catch him back. Some people said this, some people said that. One bag of thing behind it. But on a real level, and how this thing look, Jane, me I tell you the truth, your friend never look so good enough. Meaning say him never look so innocent like how you want to put it, you know. You know what I mean? Me not gonna say everything with them pin pa them, dep on them. But boy, your friend definitely was a shutter. You know what I mean? And these are things that we say to the youth them. There is time you can make changes in your life. You have your strap, you have your pie. Lock it off and protect your turf, the man protect your place. But when I take a strap and I do this and I do that and I do that, youth, just start waste them life, destroy them life now. Number one, you cannot war with members of the security force. You can't. Whether police or soldier in a yard, you cannot. See, these men are trained. You know what I mean? Well trained. And them are trained nowadays different and tactical training for kill. You understand? That's what they are training to do. So, oh, you look man now, because you have some pipe and you can't squeeze it, you can't aim it, you can't go so bladam, radam. Then you are going to feel it in yourself so you can't. Youth, no stop that show. I mean, you know what I mean? Because of that, we have the thing them, you know. But we're not scared for bring them in accountability. Them are going to hold on upon and when they try bring them in, them are going to trailing and doing that and finishing off after. But as me I say, lock them off, the man. Just lock it off. Lock on a place. You know what I mean? A reality. But when you take it now and not destroy innocent people life and oh my pearl, oh my precious. You think it's nice to know some local youth where you know maybe you used to see them local youth or local youth when you are maybe bigger youth for them in a year 18 them in a like 6'5". You used to give them local, you know what I mean? 1.5, 1.2, go buy local sweetie boy. You know what I mean? You used to give them local marble. You get what me I say, you climb a guinea tree, you big on them, you pick the guinea and give them off of the tree. You know what I mean? Give them 2 mangoes a local youth. And then you see what they turn out to be. No, honestly, I think me can't feel good in myself. You see the monster where them turn and the torment that them cause and the havoc upon people's life. You can't feel good. And then 2 of them there. 6'6", no money, no day. What them are gonna do? Fire! Thus. Oh my pearl, oh my precious NEWLINK. So yo, boxer, boy, I don't know. You know what I mean? I remember over Cayman them say what? There was something good on with him and police and what they see him with you. So this man was a changing. He never want a difference. You know what I mean, Jane? So boy, the system, yes, of course, as I say, you have politicians. And we know them turn, especially when election time come, from both sides, them are go there, and this and that, and who am I go get to do this and do that and do that. Yes, but yo, your friend give himself, Jane. You know what I mean? Which in a one point you kind of go that way there, you know, and answer certain thing because when I say if they go there, so you know what I mean? Yeah, but you still not want to talk to us straight because your friend, yeah man, him give you them food, him take off him slippers and him give you him slippers, yeah man, him do all of this, but what? What? Think about the families who lose their loved one, you have to think about that. Think about the kids that we are grew up now motherless, fatherless, think about that. Look into that, Jane. You understand? Why boxer? See them now when they know. Power ice. Jaja sees, Jaja knows, but I say go. I'm set up himself. On a real level. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, real level. So my people, big up on yourself, man. Remember what to do. Please like, share, comment, and do subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. NEWLINK Production Official Attacking Boss people. I don't know say one team, you know, one dream and one scheme of people and just be good, be great and be safe out there because we're not living in the easy world right now, my people. A lot of evil out there, a lot of bad out there, and only Jah sees and he knows. Just stay safe and do the right thing. Peace out. Love you all. Blessings. Attack them, NEWLINK.